And we're off. Another episode of the Patriots podcast. I'm Sean with Ryan and JJ.
Hello.
What's up?
We are tuning in after week 9, which is also coincidentally right when the trade deadline came about. We didn't get a chance to talk too in depth previously about our wish
Thank
list.
God.
I know, right? Because it would have been a bunch of wasted breath. Patriots make 0 additions at the trade deadline. Actually made a couple big subtractions. Kyle Duggar and Keon White both get shipped out the door with
Seventh.
They both sent a 7th rounder out with each of them and got a 6th back for both of them. Basically free. We gave them away for free. We're paying a huge chunk of Duggar's contract. I think he's $12 million against the cap this year and $12 million next year.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Are we free after that of his
And then we're
contract?
free. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to look that up. That's still a lot of money to pay
It's
for
so
somebody
much.
to not be there, who I think is a pretty good player, can do some things for you. But overall, you were sellers at the deadline. I mean, you didn't do anything. And Vrabel says making a deal is like being pregnant. You either are or you aren't. I don't know, man. Some of these guys that moved that we could have used. I mean, Draymond Jones went a little bit earlier. Adafe Owe, some edge help. Jalen Phillips went to the Eagles. I would have thought edge help would have been the play.
Mhm.
The pass rush has not been great, and it's been kind of affecting the pass coverage. Run defense
Yeah.
has been fantastic, so I wouldn't even mess with that. Maybe some offensive line help. I don't really know if you'd get any starters, but maybe some depth. You've been pretty lucky so far with Morgan Moses being active as much as he's been. Running back would have been another area, with Ramondre being out the last couple of weeks. Was it just this week he was out?
Just this week. He's still
So
not
far.
practicing.
I think he's going to be out next week and maybe the following game because it's a Thursday after this.
Right. And with Gibson getting hurt for the year, then there's just no depth right there.
Yeah, they brought up Terrell Jennings, and they signed Dearness Johnson,
Yep.
who actually played a bit. I looked it up. He had 14 snaps. I didn't notice him really.
I didn't notice him either.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm surprised he got 14 snaps because I usually notice a guy in the backfield that I've never seen.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice it either.
So yeah, it's a little weird. I would have thought safety for sure. Depth
After
at least.
Duggar's gone, right?
Duggar and Peppers. Right now,
Who even plays safety now if one goes
Schooler
down?
doesn't really count to me, right? So
No, it's
Is it
Hawkins and
Pettis?
Woodson.
And
Pettis
Hawkins,
is the next
Woodson,
one up.
Pettis is the next
Yeah.
guy up.
So pretty thin there, I would say.
Yeah.
Hawkins,
I
I
mean-
looked up his PFF grade. He's second in football in PFF grade. I don't
That's
know how much
shocking.
stock I really put into PFF.
See, this is where it breaks down for Ryan. When
Right.
PFF confirms your notions, then you're like, yeah, see, proved.
But it's weird. Like how many times has he gotten beat for touchdowns?
He had an
Several.
amazing interception,
Yeah,
He did have a good interception.
but I don't know, man. It's just
but yes, he gets beat. I know it would have been nice if they. I was thinking on Monday, day before the trade deadline. I was like, we're 7-2. The AFC is pretty wide open
Yeah.
this year, and the Chiefs and Bills haven't like pulled away from the pack the way they have in previous seasons, along with the Ravens. Where it's like, do you just take a chance this year and you don't have to go all nutso like the Colts and trade 2 first-round picks for a cornerback.
Right.
or the Cowboys for whatever reason, trading a first and a second for a defensive tackle after they traded a front seven player.
That made
Anyway,
no sense, dude.
none of them. I didn't mean to bring them up, but the point being, we didn't have to trade a first round pick to get an impactful guy that could help us this year and potentially into the future. I mean, even if we went, I don't know what the price would have been for Trey Hendrickson for a half a season because he's going to be a free agent.
Right.
Maybe it's a second round pick. I don't know. At this stage, we're going to be picking in the 50s in the second round. Do you make that for a 8 game rental? I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
But like a fourth round pick for another edge player,
Right.
what
Or a
what would a
depth
running
player.
back even go for? Like a fifth rounder to get
Right.
somebody that could contribute in the backfield? It's just hard to stomach that they didn't invest further in this team this season when it feels like the door is open.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's just frustrating the storyline they kind of put together with this whole thing over the last 2 weeks. It's like they traded Duggar and Keon White, as you guys mentioned, kind of one after another. It seemed like it was in a few hours or like a night and morning type thing. You get, like you said, nothing for it. And but then all the reporting leading up to this was, oh, well, they're gathering draft picks. They're going to be super into, they're gonna try and make a big splash here. They know that they weren't expecting to be this successful, and they have a chance. So we're going to see some big movement here. That's what we kept hearing, and for nothing to happen. It's not even like, I kind of assumed, like you guys are saying, like, back when Belichick brought in Akeem Ayers or like one of these guys who's kind of a depth piece or a higher pick that didn't work out somewhere, just some team trying to cut bait, gather some resources type of thing. And the guy will come in 20-30% of the time, or a backup, whatever. And all we basically did was lose Duggar and Keon White for effectively nothing. Where right now, I don't know about you guys, I would much rather have Keon White and Kyle Duggar and 2 7th round picks over 2 6th round picks.
Yes.
Like, that's doesn't make any sense to me. And it's like the Duggar contract thing. You have plenty of money. I mean, he was a viable safety when he was in there for depth. It's not like he was like awful. Keon White, they weren't rushing up the middle because they don't need him to, but that's where he's best suited. But it's like, so you get rid of him. Like, now we don't have that guy just in case. So
It's really strange. The
it's a
white one,
strange movement, right?
the white one's really strange because he's pretty young. He's 25, 26.
He's on a nothing contract.
He's on a nothing contract, and you could only get White and a seventh swap for a sixth. Like, I mean, there's
Right.
upside there. He's a talented guy. He's not like, I mean, maybe he was bad in the locker room. I don't know. And
I mean, he had what, 6 sacks last year or something?
he was our
Something
best
like
pass
that.
rusher last year, I thought.
That's worth something. That's worth more than a
I guess,
whatever
I guess,
7th round pick, effectively.
but you know what? Maybe it's not. I mean, the NFL's weird with the trades. There's so much that goes into these contracts. There's so many little stipulations, and is this a tradable contract? And you look around the league, and it seems like, you know, better players go for that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like other people get more for their assets than we seem to get. I feel like every trade
Yeah.
we make, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how good the player is, we're getting a 6th round pick.
It's the same trade every time. It's
Yeah.
our player plus a seventh for a sixth. Wasn't that the Joe Milton trade? I mean, it's like
Yeah.
every time we're trading somebody, it's the exact same trade. Just
Well, yeah.
substitute the name.
And it's not like you're good at drafting. Like, look at the 2024
Yeah.
class.
What do we need picks for? They're all leaving.
The 2024 class doesn't have one guy left already.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. They've been crushing it. I understand the argument that you don't want to bring some personality into the locker room, whatever, but it's like we're saying, get a depth piece. We don't have a backup safety currently. Our linebackers, we could have used a linebacker anywhere. They keep saying edge guy. They said they were trying to trade Anthony Jennings away. It's like, if you traded him away, what do you have at edge?
And the weird thing to me is Braden Swinson's still not on the active roster.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with that guy, and why does no one want him? Because he's been on the practice squad all year, and every team has had any chance.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
I mean, literally anything you want to do, you pay him. He's on the roster. Like, I just don't understand. Is he that bad? because I thought he was a really good prospect. Um, strange, and you just hope it doesn't come back to bite them as far as depth. They've been very lucky, knock on wood, with
Health.
some of the injury. Yeah, I mean they've really escaped the injury bug up until this week, and it's starting to catch them a little bit this week, I think.
Yeah, that's where some depth would have been nice. Do you guys have anything more to say about the Jets fire sale?
It's pretty hilarious. They got a haul, dude.
They got such good.
They
Yeah,
got 3 first rounds and a couple seconds or something overall.
I just can't wait to watch
seconds.
them blow those picks. Oh, it's going to be glorious.
I
It's
know,
gonna be
literally.
hilarious. But
They're actually decent at drafting non-quarterbacks.
They are. They've gotten like every first round pick for a while has kind of hit.
Yeah,
they've
they're all
done
pretty
well,
good.
man. Mason Taylor's a good player. Brees Hall is a good player. Garrett Wilson, Quinnen
The two guys they just traded away.
Sauce Gardner. Yeah, these are all good players. Like,
it helps when you're drafting in the top 10. That helps.
I can't believe Dallas got Quinnen Williams for basically what they got rid of Michael Parsons for.
Isn't that just amazing? It's like
he's such a good player, dude.
Jerry Jones how do you put those moves together and say it makes sense?
It doesn't.
To trade your best defensive player right before the season and then have bottom 2 defense in the NFL right now. And then at 3-5-1, you decide, you know what? Let's give up all those assets we got for another defensive player.
Did they give up a first for Quinnen Williams?
Yeah.
They gave him a first and a second. And they got 2 firsts for Micah, along with Kenny Clark.
Man.
So it's like
Quinnen Williams is a good player, but
he is. It's nothing against him. It's just like you're basically traded him for Micah Parsons in a 3rd round or something. You know,
and that Cowboys pick is going to be a top 12 pick.
Yeah,
it's not a bad pick this year.
It's going to be a good pick.
Yeah. So it's
Jets are going to be attacking quarterback. I would not be surprised if they ended up with a lot less of those picks because they're going to try to trade up. And they might not have to because they're the worst team.
They're not going to. Yeah, they're going to finish 1-16.
Yeah. I'm surprised they got a win.
Yeah, wild. So they sold the Colts are buying big on this year. Sauce Gardner over there. I don't know. I haven't watched that much Colts this year, so I don't know what was missing from their team. Picking up a Pro Bowl cornerback is probably always going to help you.
Yeah.
But is it enough to get you over the top? I don't know.
They had trouble with the Steelers this past weekend, and yeah, I mean, I just have a tough time believing in Daniel Jones long term. It's a tough sell.
I mean, do you believe in Sam Darnold now?
No.
Year 2 of Sam Darnold being good?
No.
You won't believe it until the playoffs because of that collapse last year.
Exactly. I mean,
but you believe in Baker Mayfield because this is now like year 3.
Yeah, year 3. He's doing it. He's done well. I mean, he even has his moments. Like, it's fun to watch him, but also at the same time watching him, he has just some terrible drives.
The Colts coverage is by far their worst grade. It's a 53.2. Everything else is basically in the 70s. So
there you go.
I mean, getting Sauce Gardner in there.
And how about them just sneaky picking up A.D. Mitchell?
Yeah.
As part of that, like, just to throw in this guy that was a borderline first round talent a year ago.
Right.
Yeah. After they have a lot of receivers
he dropped the ball before the end zone this year, and they're like, "See you later."
Oh, he did one of those.
Yeah.
Pittman, Downs, Pierce. I mean, I'm probably forgetting someone. Warren, the tight end. They have a lot of good pass catchers, and their run game is as good as it gets. And their run game didn't work last week, and that's why they lost. So they're really dependent on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Why don't we talk about the Patriots? We missed the show last week, so they beat the Browns in week 8. They beat the Falcons in week 9.
Yeah.
Tale of a couple different games here. The Browns game started off kind of slow, and then they really hit their groove. Patriots did.
Mm-hmm.
They hit Booty for the big touchdown right before the end of the first half. Third quarter, they just go gangbusters. And it's like, holy shit, we just scored 30 points on the Browns defense.
Yeah.
Even though Myles Garrett had 5 fucking sacks, that's going to be the theme for these two games. And then the Falcons game, we started out fantastic. We got the ball going in to make it like a 3-score game before halftime. And then Drake fumbles,
Horrible.
Falcons score the touchdown. We end up getting a field goal in the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter was like, where did our offense go? Our defense can't stop them right now. We were only saved by John Parker Romo missing a kick and getting cut right after the game.
Yeah.
Oh, he got cut?
He got
He
cut.
Wow.
I know, poor dude. It was
They're gonna
funny.
be on-
It was very funny, but poor guy.
They're going to be on their
Um,
third kicker this year.
yeah, right. I didn't know Young Wei Koo was just out there on the market.
Yeah, he was really good for them for the
I'm
first couple
surprised.
seasons,
Yeah,
so-
he
I
was
know,
really
right?
good.
So, I mean, a big theme is the number of sacks. I think Drake's taken 16 or 12 sacks in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's
That's
up
a
there.
big theme.
It's not
And
bad.
then in this game against the Falcons, it was like Drake London just opened up something. I know Gonzalez got hurt in the second half, but then even Carlton Davis didn't seem like he could play him. Are we going to have
No.
trouble with big receivers now? This is what I'm thinking about.
My problem with that whole thing was Marcus Jones was on him quite a bit and too much. And I know you're kind of in a zone concept right now. You're playing a lot of zone, but
Yeah.
you can't have of all the guys in your on your defense to go against Drake London, you would not want Marcus Jones to go against him. So maybe some more man and some matchup specific things. I mean, the guy's 5'8". Marcus Jones, what, 5'8", 5'9"?
Yeah.
Drake London's what, 6'3",
6'5".
6'4"? Yeah, he's huge.
I never knew
Yeah.
he was that big.
He's massive.
He's a big
He
boy.
is. He's a big dude.
He's been getting a ton of targets, and he finally had a breakout game. And he's a good player, man. You give him catchable ball, he'll go up and get it. And he
Yeah.
kind of proved that this week. Even
He
against,
made some great catches.
he had one against Christian Gonzalez. Gonzalez got hurt, had to leave the game towards the end of the game. But if you're not doing yourself any favors, putting Marcus Jones on him, there's a better place for Marcus Jones.
Yeah, I mean, and part of that too is not just the big receiver thing; it's a safety play too, because the safeties were kind of non-existent on him, and I don't know necessarily all the coverages and stuff like that, but I feel like we definitely have a deficiency at safety, which just doesn't help. We don't play a ton of big receivers. I feel like that mold of the 6'4" receiver is kind of hard to find these days. Like there's
Yeah.
not nearly as many guys as there was, say, 15 years ago when it was like the top 20 guys were 6'4" and ran a 4.3.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was
You know what I mean?
that was
Yeah,
the age, Braylon Edwards age.
The true
And I
next
feel-
is, yeah. it's
Right. And I
going
feel
away.
like now all those guys are like DNs or something. I'm not really sure what happened to them, but
I think you
gained a
don't have
bunch
as
of
much
weight.
of you don't you can't contact the receivers as much, so you don't have as much of an advantage having a Brandon Marshall type receiver
Right.
where if you're built like Malik Nabers and you can run away from people, be even more successful.
So I'm not super concerned about that. I feel like for me, the Browns game was just a Drake clinic. I mean, he was making amazing throws. He was spreading the ball around. He did get sacked a bunch of times, but it never bothered him. He never really got to him. This game against the Falcons, I feel like he definitely started feeling those hits a little bit more because the second half he felt sped up for the first time since like week 2, where he wasn't really trusting what was in front of him. For the past so many weeks, he basically put the ball in the air and it was on a dime. Whether the guy caught it or not was another story, but it was always basically hit the receiver's hands, the intended receiver's hands for the most part. This game, he kind of sailed it a little bit. There was some miscommunications and stuff like that. I feel like the Falcons did a good job figuring out, how to get to him. And they do have those 2 first-round picks at defensive end. So we definitely saw those guys kind of get in the mix there and get after Drake. I think they got to retool and kind of scheme things up. That's kind of why I was hoping for a little more juice, something, especially after I was worried after getting rid of Duggar and Keon White, how that would affect the locker room. But overall, we won the game, and this is a game the last 5 years that we lost 100 times out of 100. We would have never won this game. Things wouldn't have gone our way. They would have tied it up and won in overtime or something like that if this was, previous. So the fact that we did win with Drake not playing at literal MVP level. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard some of the stats, but like every week, new stats come out about Drake and his, whether it's completion percentage, yards, touchdowns, whatever. It's like he is in the elite of elite company
Yeah.
with these stats.
Yeah, I was
It's
going to share
pretty
one.
impressive.
I was going to share one that I heard, which was quarterbacks that have gone 7 straight games with 200 yards passing and over 100 passer rating
Yeah.
has only happened 5 times. And there might be one other stat that went with it. I can't remember what it was, but it's only happened 5 times. And it was Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and
Dan
Drake May.
Marino.
No, Drake May.
Drake. Yeah.
He was the
Great.
fifth. And they said every one of those every one of those
MVPs.
seasons were MVPs, and like 3 out of 4 of the previous ones were Super Bowl champs. It was something
Yeah.
like that.
Which is unbelievable. So you got to give, it's the kid's second year. He's like 23 years old and he's playing at that level. He's going to have some bumps in the road. It can't be all that unbelievable. I think, on one of the radio shows, they were like, you can't give this kid, you got to give this kid a break. Like he was playing at the top level of quarterbacking in the NFL, like in
Mhm.
general. Like it's not his ceiling, it's anybody ever ceiling. So like he can't consistently be that good. It's
Yeah.
just not going to happen. And I mean, even on a down day, he was still pretty good. It was just that really bad fumble. I feel like that fumble got to him. And I think a sneaky part of the whole thing too is Trevion Henderson had a good game, and I feel like he's starting to put things together. He's still a liability in pass protection, and Drake feels that.
Yeah.
You can tell when he's pass protecting versus when Stevenson is really good at pass protecting. I feel like that's the biggest reason why we've overlooked his fumbles. In this game, you could tell. In
Don't be
Drake,
surprised. Don't
it
be
got
surprised if Jack Westover gets some third down play.
right because it got to Drake. That's what sped him up.
Yeah.
He knew his protector kind of couldn't take whoever was coming at him, so he had to run. Get rid of the ball. He was getting hit. I mean, he's one of the most sacked quarterbacks too in the league, which is not great. That's not a great stat. It's just more impressive that he is doing so. He's so successful while being the most sacked quarterback or top 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
He's
it's fun
developed,
though.
He's been throwing the ball with really nice. It's not just you know um, throwing
Fastballs.
fastballs. He puts some really nice touch on the ball. All of his
Oh, yeah.
all of his passes are really catchable. Um, so he's got a lot going for him, man, and he can take off. He's got to do a little bit better job of protecting himself. He took another hit this game. It wasn't horrible, but I think
There was no need for it. He got the first down. He wasn't going to get a touchdown. It's like slide.
Yeah, he cut back inside, and it was like, all right, well, you didn't really need to do that, but he's still learning for a 23-year-old kid with what I don't even was he have 20 games of experience, maybe. That's probably
not even.
I don't even
not
know
even
that many. He can absolutely play, man. He's elite. He's going to be elite if he's not already. I think he is already. He's probably going to miss Booty the next few weeks, couple of weeks. Booty's
that hurt
thing happening.
That hurt him bad.
But
you could tell.
I mean, I like to see people bounce back from adversity, and he had some tough plays this game. It looked like him and Hunter Henry were on a different page on the kind of the seam route where Henry kind of cut inside. It looked like he wanted him to keep going straight, and he didn't, and threw the ball where he thought Hunter was going to be, and Jesse Bates made him pay with a pick.
Yeah.
The fumbles got to get the ball closer to your body when you're in trouble like that. So I mean, there's some things to work on, and he's the first person to admit it in the press conference.
He's so good in the press conference.
He's really, really good in the press conference.
Dude,
he
just
says
his
all the right
body
things, and kid's got it all.
Yeah, I mean his body language in every situation. You see so many quarterbacks that like as soon as there's a bad play, immediately they're yelling at someone or freaking out.
Mac Jones, anyone?
Mac Jones freaking out. Aaron Rodgers, runs up to the guy and starts yelling at him. Drake just like walks off the field and then goes and immediately stares at the iPad and looks at tape or formations, which you gotta love. I mean, he's a young guy. You wouldn't expect that. He's incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
There's a cool
It's
moment of Vrabel coming over to him after I think he lost the fumble,
yeah, it was after the fumble. Yeah,
and Vrabel puts his arm around him, says, we got to move on, this and that, and you're doing the right things. Just got to protect the ball better, and that kind of stuff. Definitely Vrabel's coaching him hard, especially in the press conferences. The things he says, he's not overly gushy about him, but you could tell.
he knows what he's got.
Yeah,
He knows
knows what he's
exactly
got.
what he's got, dude.
Yeah, right. I got a couple quick hit thoughts on the offense, which is Demario Douglas. We always thought he was a slot receiver,
He's
like
a
a
deep
Wes
threat.
Welker. He's a deep cross player.
Who knew that?
He runs the deep cross. I didn't know.
Yeah, right.
But he
doesn't
found
fit
his
that.
thing. Yeah, the
Yes.
first month of the year, we're like, this guy's invisible, and this last month, he's gone bonkers.
They need to do the same thing with Kyle Williams. Like they have to find. I can't get in my mind that guy is a complete bust. Like people are starting to say, they've got to
so early.
find his niche, whatever that route is to get him going. They got to narrow in on that and get him. Give it
Well,
away.
The one target every week for 0 catches is clearly a sign. Like every time Drake throws to him, it looks like they're on a different page.
Like give him something simple. Give him like a little slant or like a quick out or
going. Yeah.
I just something to get the ball in his hands to give him some confidence.
Vrabel said.
I mean, we write these people off so fucking fast now.
Well, that's the way of the world.
Yeah, and then they go somewhere else and be good.
Yeah.
Or at least respectable. Like I'd take Tyquan Thornton at this point, playing the way he's playing in Kansas City.
God.
He's fine. I mean, I know, but he's all right. He'd be a decent depth piece.
Vrabel said, was it yesterday? He said that yesterday, Tuesday morning, he said that Kyle Williams is going to get more looks, and we're excited for him. So
Yeah, well, he has to with Booty out.
yeah, Booty's been fucking unbelievable.
He's been so good. He's so good.
The deep pass, what was it, like a 50 or 39 or 49 yarder against Cleveland?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
over the shoulder, beautiful, picture perfect pass, catch the whole thing.
There's a great clip of Josh McDaniels saying, "Step up to the corner." It's like, step up. And as soon as this corner starts to step up, he's like, "Oh yeah, we got him." And, just one of those scripted things that it worked out perfectly, and Booty was on the same page. He saw it, and
yeah, he must be really. You got to give him credit. He really sees the field very, very well. I think like he really is becoming that guy. Yeah, Booty, who finds that soft zone or understands when he can get over the top, because he's not a burner.
No,
like he's an athletic guy, but every time he's deep going for it and Drake hits him, he's a step or two behind the safety.
Yeah,
it's not really contested so much. It's more like
4.7 at the combine, and I'm
like,
that's not
crazy.
Right.
No, he's got playing speed. He does. He has that Wes Welker, Jerry Rice playing speed. Whatever. Not that I'm comparing him. Next thought, Trevion Henderson. I was listening to Corey Dillon on Julian Edelman's podcast, and he was saying his running back coach always said slow to, fast through, and it's like apparently I heard it on some broadcasts. It's very common advice for a running back. I'm not sure Trevion Henderson has ever heard this, but he needs to heed that advice. He's got great burst. You just don't have to run to the hole at full speed. You run through it at full speed.
Right.
But it's like he misses opportunities and he just runs. He doesn't let the play get set first. It doesn't develop when he's just there too fast. So that's my takeaway.
My big thing with him, besides the run blocking, is the screen game has not been where we thought it would be. You look at Drake May's dropbacks.
He had one last week that was successful.
Drake May has had 23 dropbacks in the screen game, and he's 17 for 20 on those throws for 96 yards. 23 dropbacks, 96 yards. So that's definitely been an area of concern. We need to get that going. I don't know if teams are keying on it, but you would think it would be more open with the way Drake is able to get out of the pocket.
Right.
Yeah. Next one. Shout out to Josh McDaniels. The way he's able to scheme it up to spread the ball around. The tight ends, you see Austin Hooper make like 2 catches a game for 40 yards. You're like, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was on our team.
We're literally.
They mixing in the fullback, getting the running game going. Terrell Jennings getting going with that fullback in the game. Just the way he's able to spread it out. Stephon Diggs feels like a cornerstone of our offense, but then you look at the snap count and he's only playing half the game.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Well, he's come back from the injury. They're trying not to overdo it.
Still though, like
It's only been a year.
I
I
guess.
think he's been fine when he's in there. I mean, I'm not. He's not a concern for me right now. He's been good.
I know, but
Uh,
once Booty was out, I figured it was, you saw a lot of Mac Hollins and Demario Douglas and
Yeah.
Williams on the field, and Diggs was mixing in. I just assumed it would, Diggs would be on 100% once Booty's out.
The point I was trying to make was that I don't feel his absence as much as he is absent.
yeah.
Yeah, he makes plays when he's on the field.
Yeah.
Like every time he's on the field, he's a threat, it
I
feels
want
like.
to dial it back a little bit to Demario Douglas. He lost his uncle, I think, the night before the game. He got
Shit.
shot and killed.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
So Douglas, they gave him permission to leave. He wasn't going to be active for the game, and he came back and said, "No, I want to play." And you could see him after he scored the touchdown, looking up to the sky. He said something really cool. He goes, my uncle's been up in heaven, and he's already at work. And he's already working. I thought that was cool.
Wow. Didn't know that. Wow. Good for you,
Yeah.
DeMario.
He said he was crying, like couldn't stop crying, and everybody would say like my condolences, and he'd start crying, and like
Oof.
seems like a good kid.
Yeah. That's how you get the nickname Pop. You're not an asshole if they call you Pop.
Yeah, right.
You know everybody loves you. Defense, shout out to the tackling. Tackling the first month of the season was very shoddy. I feel like that has really shored up lately.
It has.
Mhm.
Yeah, Spillane's been a lot better.
He has. Even
from
Ellis.
that.
Ellis, I feel like, is turning a corner.
He
And,
he came out of this game hurt, and who's in there?
Gibbons.
Mapu and Gibbons were playing quite a bit.
Tavai played a lot too.
I know.
Tavi's been
Surprised to
pretty
see
good.
that. I'm surprised they don't put him at edge. Like he was decent at edge.
They might mix it in. And the cornerbacks. Marcus Jones tackles like a mofo.
Oh my God!
Even
yes.
Christian Gonzalez has had a couple good tackles,
He
which
has.
I wouldn't
He
expect.
has. Carlton Davis is really good against the run. If factoring in his season, he hasn't been that great in coverage, but he has been a factor in the run game
Yeah.
pretty much all season. My thing with Carlton Davis is he seems to get hurt every week.
Yeah.
Like in the game and comes out of the game.
Right.
It's getting a little annoying.
And then the last one is go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, we played in the Falcons, we played two back-to-back pretty good running backs, especially Bijan Robinson, arguably the best. We held him to 46. I mean, he had some incredible receiving catches. He went 8 for 50 receiving, but he rushed 12 for 46.
Yeah,
They haven't allowed a rusher to get more than 50 yards this year, which is
insane.
damn impressive through 9 games.
But
that was a very nice segue into my last point, which is that our run defense, the strength of our defense, allows us to control the game.
Yeah.
We don't let other teams dictate. We're saying you're not going to run it, so good luck throwing it. And sometimes they'll have luck, but they can never just dominate time possession.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, another big factor in that too is we're getting ahead in these games. Not so much early, but definitely second quarter. We're playing from ahead, which is nice. And I mean, just got to continue it. We got some tough games coming up. The Falcons are not as bad as I thought they were defensively. It looks like
didn't they just lose to the Jets like 2 weeks ago?
Or
the Dolphins. The Dolphins.
They got crushed by the Dolphins. The week before that, they beat Buffalo.
They are the most.
And then they got
Jekyll and
crushed
Hyde team.
right before that again, and got crushed by Carolina like 6 weeks ago.
And then they almost beat us in Foxborough.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. I feel like that's probably a coaching thing. It's like they have the talent to be successful, clearly, beating Buffalo and taking us to the wire. I feel like they were running pistol.
Yeah,
that Dolphins game.
Touch on that.
It was Kirk Cousins, right? Okay, so let's scrap that one.
But like, what are you doing running the pistol? Like a lot.
Why are you always in shotgun? Every time they put someone under center and hand the ball off to Bijan, it's like a 5-6 yard run.
I know, especially with Bijan. You'd think you go under center, get him going, and then get the play action. Like that's what it's all about. You can't do that in shotgun.
It's a weird offense, and I'm kind of thanking my lucky stars that we didn't go get
Zach Robinson Yeah.
and we ended up with Josh McDaniels. He's such a good offensive coordinator, man, and he's really adapted, I think, to Drake May.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
he
were worried
probably
about
loves
that.
it, dude. He has the best deep throw passer. Like this kid's unbelievable at that.
He really is.
All right. Should
I
we
mean,
jump in?
he has one every week, doesn't he? Like 30 or 40 yards.
He doesn't even in this week, the one that was the
The
deep ball that I
Demario, right?
remember, yeah, it wasn't even that deep. It was like a 20-yard throw, but it was like Ryan said, touch loft on the fade
Yeah.
route.
He's
Went
really
for
good with that.
58.
I love the one where I love the throw where he's rolling to the sidelines. He's about to run out of bounds, and then he just flicks it. Nice catchable ball to Matt Collins, who gets like 5-6 yards. It's a small gain. I mean, but it's something that
But it's a gain,
it could have been 0.
right?
Yep.
You know?
He does that so well where he kind of is like just sees who's down that right sideline as he's rolling right and hits it right on the money so many times. It's right when you think he's done too, when you think it's a sack or he has to throw it away. He finds that guy. His vision's been incredible.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we jump into some of these week 9 games? We can roll through these fairly quickly. Thursday night, Lamar Jackson returns and the Ravens beat the shit out of the Dolphins. Dolphins fired their GM since our last podcast and committed to Mike McDaniel finishing the season.
Which is hysterical.
Why?
Can you believe it?
No.
I saw, those Halloween starter kits? Like you get this little package and you're Mike McDaniels. Mike McDaniel. Oh my god, it was the
I
funniest.
haven't seen those.
I gotta send it to you. It was
I haven't seen
Does
it.
it come with
clueless head coach. Includes capri joggers, glasses, embarrassing press conferences, 2-7 record. Not included. Leadership, win versus 500 team.
That's funny. That's really good. Yeah.
Why would they
So
commit to him?
I don't
I
know,
have
man.
no idea. No idea. But that locker room is gone.
I
Gone.
thought Minka was going to get traded, and I was like, could the Patriots possibly get Minka Fitzpatrick? Like,
That would have been nice. I thought the same. I just don't think the Dolphins would trade with us.
Yeah.
And apparently the Titans won't either, because the owner has some kind of grudge against Mike Vrabel. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
I did,
Who did
but
we
like,
want? Ridley?
Exactly. Who gives a shit if the horrible Titans don't want to trade with us? Like, there's 30 other teams to trade with. I feel like we're hearing all this because the Patriots are now like backtracking. Like the front office is like, oh, we really tried, but nobody wanted it. Nobody likes us because we're too good. It's like, shut up.
I don't understand this whole grudge
Fucking
thing.
why is any gonna one trading with the Colts? Oh, because they gave up a lot and they went and got someone. That's why they go traded with.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the whole fucking grudge thing, man. It makes no sense. The same thing with Belichick.
Just because you give up people for free doesn't mean everybody else is going to.
Just do what's best for your team. How about that?
Yeah,
if you can get a better deal dealing with the Patriots for, I don't know, Draymond Jones, they traded the edge rusher.
Yeah.
If you get a better deal with the Patriots, why would you not entertain
Right.
that? Because
That's what it should all be about.
Grudge.
I understand the in-division thing, but just all the hype. I don't need the hype. Just, they could have come out and said, we're not sure if we're going to add. We don't really like the pool. We'll see. And then if you get someone, great. But if you don't, it's like, oh, they weren't planning on going for someone. Not, oh, they're going to make a big splash. They're gaining all these picks for a big player, big transaction coming up. It's like, why are you saying that? Where did that come from? Clearly, that was all bullshit.
Taking it back to the game.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry.
The Ravens 3-5 with Lamar back. They're not out of it.
I know, right? I was thinking the same. That's the team to watch for the next month. They could come out of November.
Could be, yeah.
5-6, 6-5.
Who do they have? Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals. I mean,
they should come out of this 7-5.
Yeah,
6-6.
They're not gone, and then Steelers, and then Bengals again, and then they play the Patriots. So, like, that's a pretty good schedule. I would not be surprised if they end up with a winning record in 3 weeks, and they're right back in the hunt.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next up on Sunday, one of the craziest games I can remember, the Bears and the Bengals. Bears are up 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Flacco and the Bengals are in the red zone, throws a pick six. The Bears are up 21-0. I'm about to shut the TV off. And then they call back the return on the interception. Eventually the Bears have to punt. Bengals go score a touchdown, get the onside kick, score another touchdown. Oh, and they did a 2-point conversion on the first touchdown. So now the Bengals are up by one when I thought they were down three touchdowns with like 3 minutes to go.
Yep.
Nuts. And then the Bears
Oh,
are
God.
trying to make their way down the field. I didn't have a lot of confidence. Caleb hits Colston Loveland, who runs through two tackles for the walk-off
Dude, oh my
touchdown.
God, the missed tackles there. Holy shit. 58.
Yeah.
There's 54 seconds left in the game, and you're up by
Jesus.
one, and the Bears go down. I think it was like one play. It was a couple plays, maybe.
It was a
But
couple.
so Loveland, 58-yard pass from Caleb Williams breaks two tackles that should have been easily made.
Wow.
The Bengals players are pissed, dude. The offensive players are so pissed on that team. You could see him, they got a hot mic on Jamar Chase coming off the field, like, one fucking stop. Like, couldn't get one fucking stop all day. Chase Brown in the media saying, like, not mincing words at all, basically saying, we're doing our job. The defense has been
Not good.
trash, So
They are. They're easily the worst defense in the NFL.
That coach has got to go.
It's so bad. It's so bad out there. All right, next one up. Vikings at the
What
Lions.
happened here? I didn't see this game. What the fuck is this?
JJ McCarthy, man. Kid's magic. He's been getting a lot of shit talk.
He has. He hasn't been available.
He hasn't been available, and he comes back and he beats the Lions in Detroit.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty badass. The Lions brought it. I don't think they tied it, but they closed the gap at the end, and the Vikings were able to hang on. It was
Crazy.
Yeah, it was a third down play where the Lions had one timeout left. It was inside 2 minutes, and it was like, oh, you just run the ball here. You just run the ball, make them use their timeout before you punt it back to them. Nope, play action. McCarthy hits somebody. I can't remember who he hit. Gets the first down. It was actually a nice throw, and they walk off.
Crazy.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
The Vikings
Panthers.
are fighting. They're fighting.
Vikings,
They're 4-4.
yeah. Yeah, and they finally got their starting quarterback back. We're going to learn a lot about him over the next few weeks, as long as he stays healthy. Woof. Panthers, Packers,
What the hell?
the P teams besides the Patriots. Panthers go into Green Bay and beat them 16-3. I believe the Packers did not punt in this game. Is that accurate? I got to
I
check.
don't know. That's crazy. The Panthers won with a walk-off, though, right?
Yes, walk-off field goal.
Rico
think they-
Dowdle becoming an absolute star over there.
Packers did not punt, and they scored 13 points.
That's unbelievable. Seems like they should have maybe gone for a fucking field goal, which brings me back to the Atlanta game where they went for it and didn't get it. Could have went for a field goal, and if they did go for the field goal, they would have won. But at the time when they went for it, they were like, "Oh, we're too far down. We have to start scoring." And have any of these teams ever learned their goddamn lesson? It's the fucking third quarter. You have a lot of football left. You get the damn points, but they can't seem to learn from these mistakes.
I mean,
They always do it, and they end up losing by a point or two. And it's like, well, if you just got the field goal on the attempt that you fucking choked on fourth and whatever, you would have won. But whatever.
Panthers did not really play that great. It was more like the Packers just giving it to them. That pick in the end zone, Jordan Love's rolling out to his left, throws just a fucking lollipop to the right in the end zone, and Trevon Moore picks it off, runs like 30 yards or something.
Yeah.
That was the game. What the fuck was that, dude?
Panthers are 5-4.
And the Packers continue to be underwhelming.
Yeah.
Next
way too
up,
much talent on that team to be where they're at.
I know, and you want to be like, oh, well, they'll put it together. Will they? I don't know. I'm losing faith.
They're running out of runway.
Chargers at Tennessee. Chargers win this game. Nothing to say.
No.
Niners at New York. Same. Niners with the victory. Colts at Pittsburgh. Colts had been on a heater.
Yeah. Pittsburgh went up big 17-7, and just the Colts couldn't come back from it, really.
Going up big against that team is huge because it kind of takes away their run game a little bit.
And that's what they rely on so heavily.
Yeah, they have been running the ball like crazy. Daniel Jones, 50 throws.
Yeah, that's too much.
Never a good
About
sign.
20 too much for him.
Yeah,
3
always.
picks. I think they
for
ended
really
the game
anyone.
with Joey Porter ended the game with a pick. I think that killed the game. Jack Sawyer with a couple linebackers with picks. Peyton Wilson and Jack Sawyer.
Daniel
Sawyer,
Jones threw 3 picks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Sawyer is like a perfect.
He's a stealer through and through.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like no brainer.
The name
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I know, right? Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Jack Sawyer.
Right.
Denver at Houston. Tight game. Very tight game in this one. Broncos continue to be a fourth quarter live or die team.
Literally.
The Texans lost CJ Stroud to a concussion in this game.
Really?
And then their offense just nothing
Pitter-patter.
happening with Davis Mills against that Broncos defense.
Nope.
Bo Nix engineers the game winning drive at the end there.
Yeah.
I think Sean Payton went out. Oh man, I can't remember what he said to Will Lutz, but it's like just fucking make it. Something like that. Yeah,
Classic.
the Broncos are what, 7-2 now?
7-2, baby.
Shit, man.
Tied with us.
And the
Us,
Colts.
The Colts.
Who would have thunk it? Top 3 teams in the AFC by record
No
are
one.
the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Colts.
In the NFL, record wise.
And right, because the Eagles just came off a bye, sitting at 6-2.
Yeah. Bills are 6-2 as well. Yeah.
Same with the Bucs.
And the
Jacksonville at Vegas. Jacksonville refuses to prove that they're a good team. They will take whatever level of the opponent is, and they'll try to match it and be as ugly as them.
Always.
Lawrence with the red zone interceptions. I mean, it's constant. It is constant. Him throwing picks in the end zone.
How about the 68-yard field goal from Cam Little?
Right?
NFL record, right?
Yeah. Didn't even make that much of a buzz.
What are we doing? 68-yard field goal?
68 in the dome.
With
It
the
helps, but
with the kickoff rules, something needs to change.
What do you mean?
Where you're getting the ball at like the 35. And this guy's making it from 68. Like, what are we
yeah,
doing?
you need
Are
like
we
20
putting him in
yards.
field goal range to start the drive. You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
close. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's getting really ridiculous with these kickers, and they're allowed to use their own kicking balls now.
Do you know Larry David's Larry David wants to his change for the NFL is just no kickers.
I heard
That's
that.
his
That
whole
was
thing.
on Rich Eisen's podcast.
Yeah.
No kickers. That's his thing.
Anything that Larry David says is hilarious automatically, but it's just so funny. You're like, oh, I never would have thought of that. Just no kickers,
None.
no
You just
field
have-
goals, no extra
have to-
points,
You
no
just go
kickoffs.
for it.
That's it. You could probably punt. I think he'd probably be down for punts.
You know what? I disagree because this week the kicker missing the extra point saved our asses.
It helped us. It helped us
Literally.
big time. Saints at the Rams. Rams blow them out.
Yeah, pretty
Kansas
standard.
City. And then the game of the year, as it's always pegged,
Yeah.
Chiefs at the Bills. Bills edged this one out in Buffalo. Speaking of controlling the game, they controlled the game,
They did.
kind of start to finish. I also would like to point out that Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, they don't have the same connection they did previously.
No.
Yeah.
It's I think it was 2 weeks ago against the Commanders. He had a tip ball off of Kelsey's hands get intercepted. That has happened a couple times this season and a couple close misses. And the announcers just keep going back to the same thing. They're like the connection these two guys have. It's like they inhabit the same body. It's like, are you watching? Because it's not happening anymore.
It's not happening. Yeah, I mean, Kelsey, his age has caught up to him. That's for damn sure. I mean, he still can make some plays, but when he gets the ball, he doesn't want to run. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Like he just kind of goes into standing fetal position, almost just ready for impact. And I don't blame him. The guy's, older, our age, older than us. How
Yeah,
old?
he's 35, 36. He
He's
got
just
rocked in the end zone this game.
Yeah. He's been taking some hits. So, I mean, I get it, but it's definitely not the same. And I like that Mahomes doesn't really have his go-to guy all the time.
Well, Rashee Rice came back. He's looked good since he's
Been
come
good.
back,
He
but
has.
it just wasn't enough in this game.
Yeah.
Well, and Worthy hasn't done anything really either. He hasn't kind of taken that step they hoped. So
Did you see the handshake between Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes?
No.
Josh Josh Allen goes, daps him up, give him a hug. Patrick Mahomes says that offside call was bullshit in the fourth quarter. It's like, dude,
Classic him.
like you're bitching about refs. You, of all
Yes.
people, you're
Yeah,
bitching
right.
about the officiating. Like, give me a break, dude.
And
especially to say that
Josh?
after you, yeah,
Yeah, what's Josh Allen going to say?
Yeah,
You're right.
He didn't. He didn't
was
say
offside.
really anything. He just
Yeah,
like,
right.
He was shocked. It looked like he was
Oh,
surprised.
really?
That Mahomes was bitching. He was like, "Oh, okay," and he kind of went about his business.
good for Allen.
Good for him.
Yeah, Bills are. I mean,
Bills are good.
they're good.
They're a good team, man. I mean, you can't write them off yet,
Nope.
Not even
Especially
close.
especially when Cook gets going.
Especially they went into Kansas City, right?
No, this
No,
was
it's
in Buffalo.
No, it was in Buffalo. Okay.
Yeah, but they've won in Kansas City in previous regular seasons. They just can't get over the hump in the postseason.
Yeah.
You got to think these two teams are going to match up again in the playoffs.
Wild card round, baby.
One of them would have to win the division for that to happen.
Oh, true.
Sunday night, Seattle beats the doors off Washington. Jaden Daniels ends up dislocating his elbow, which sounds disgusting to me. I don't know how that happens,
It's not
but
good. I can't imagine that's a good one.
And then
Especially
they were
for a
like-
quarterback. Is it his
it's
throwing
his-
arm?
it's
No,
not
it's
his throwing
not
arm.
throwing arm.
Oh, that's good.
But they said he'll be out for a couple weeks. A couple weeks. Ugh. I feel like you'd be in the hospital for a couple weeks with a dislocated elbow. That sounds it's gonna take a little longer than that.
It's not
Yeah.
good. This is becoming a recurring theme with Jaden Daniels, and we kind of saw it coming in. And
That's what we
you know,
said
the
when he got
knee and
drafted,
the-
man.
Now the elbow, and it's
Both
like,
knees.
they have not been the team they were last year. Catching up to him, Jackson Smith and Jigba is a fucking elite wide receiver.
Yep.
They got some
Yeah, he's crushing
contribution
it.
out of their tight end. They got Torrey Horton from Colorado State crushing it, 2 touchdowns. Seattle's a tough, feisty team, man. You know, and they got 2 running backs back there, pretty good.
Defense is much improved from where it was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
21 for 24 for Darnold, 330 and 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
See, that's where you want him in the 20s for attempts.
Pretty
He's
good.
another one of those guys.
Pretty good. I just I'm out on Washington. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I
done
think
for the year.
Yeah, that's it.
They got
Seattle's
old in a
probably
hurry,
6
too.
and 2.
You start
Yeah.
looking around their roster and you're like, oh shit, they're actually old. It's like Bobby Wagner and Zach Ertz and
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot
Marshawn
of
Lattimore.
30-year-olds.
How old's Marshawn?
Lattimore. Yeah, it's like
He's out
whoa.
for the season too, I think.
Lattimore.
Lat-
hurt?
Oh yeah,
Played this
Lattimore
game.
got hurt in this game.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they had a
Cool.
bunch of fourth quarter injuries. It was pretty
Oh, he's 20.
rough to be down 20 points.
I thought he was older than that.
All right, last one Monday night. Arizona beat the crap out of the Cowboys. It was hideous.
Deron.
It was just-
Jacoby Brissett,
smoked.
they said, is now full-time starter.
Well,
Well, Kyler Murray
Kyler
just
Murray's
went on IR.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
He's
I
on
missed that
IR
part
with a
of
bruised ego. Classic.
it.
Because the team's better without him. They are.
They are.
I mean, the
Kyler.
receivers were ready to revolt while Kyler was quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
The word
no.
on the street?
Yeah. No. Marvin Harrison's happy. They're
DeMarcado.
they got a drop back pass game. Yeah, DeMarcado. Their running back room is decimated.
Marvin Harrison Jr. having a little bit of a game here.
Yeah.
Alive, dude. He's
Showing
smoked
up.
Deron Bland off the line of scrimmage on that touchdown. Gave
Oh
him a-
yeah.
Gave him a
It
little
was-
whoop-de-whoop. Cut
It was
inside.
it was a 1 yard slant and Bland fell down.
Oh, Bland.
How does that happen?
Oh, that was bad, man. They got to do something about that secondary. You know, Trayvon Diggs, where the fuck has he been? He's gone.
He's-
Now.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's nobody now.
He is not good.
All right. Fast forward to week 10. So here we go. Why don't we let's talk about the game of the week first.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Patriots at the Buccaneers.
Oh,
The big
Pa-
one.
7-2 Patriots at the 6-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, two current division leaders. If this game was in Foxborough, I would feel much better about it.
Yeah.
In Tampa hurts me. They're coming off a bye. Tampa Bay is, and they've been plagued with the injury bug. I I need to know who's going to be available for them in this game. Let's see. The injury report came out. Ramondre is still out. Kayshon Bouttie's out of practice. Garrett Bradbury missed practice. Buccaneers are missing Bucky Irving, Chris Godwin, Hassan Reddick.
The Garrett Bradbury one is kind of a big one because what do?
Yeah.
You move Jared Wilson back to center.
No, you get the
No,
Brown.
Ben Brown goes to
Ben
center.
Brown.
Ben Brown
I
goes
would
to
say I don't think you want to disrupt Jared Wilson.
No, you
so
got
it's
to
going to
keep
be
him
against
moving.
Vita Vea. That's
Oh, it's going to
Not
be
good.
bad either way.
yeah,
Not
great.
good.
Oh, Vita Vea did not participate in practice. Foot.
Really?
Oh, please be out. I mean,
Wow. He didn't show up on my list.
I'm looking at Pro Football Reference Week 8 injury report. Maybe
Oh, that's week 8. We're in
yeah,
week 10.
Week 10. Why is it giving me week? Oh, it's giving me 2 weeks ago because they had a bye.
I see. I see. Well, he's practicing again right now.
He's a big boy.
Defensively for this team so far, for the Buccaneers, that is, they are 15th in total defense, 22nd against the pass, 7th against the rush. Kind of lines up pretty well with what we
With
do.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They have Vita Vea, as mentioned, Yaya Diaby off the edge, the ageless Levante David still in the middle. Jamel Dean, Antoine Winfield Jr. highlight the secondary.
Are they getting Bucky Irving back this week?
He's not practicing yet, so it's a maybe.
Mm.
And then offensively, we know that they like to throw the ball. Baker Mayfield thrown out there to Egbuka, Sterling Shepard. Shit, forgot he was playing meaningful downs. Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin isn't practicing yet. Where is
Evans is IR.
what about Egbuka? Is Buka back? He's full.
Egbuka's full. He's good
back,
to go.
yeah.
So we got to deal with Egbuka. And then you mentioned Bucky Irving in the run game. Offensive line still features Tristan Wirfs. So it's a damn good team. They're pretty balanced offensively.
6-2. You know?
Yeah. Let me see their offensive numbers.
They are team. It's
13th in passing, 24th in rushing offensively.
I think it's the best NFC South team.
Definitely.
You know, you had a tough time against Atlanta. These guys are probably better. Baker Mayfield's certainly a better quarterback than Penix. He's going to make plays. He gets out in space, creates time. He can run. There's a lot to this Tampa team that can hurt you. They got some playmakers on defense. I really like their safety, Winfield.
Yeah.
These guys are a tough matchup, especially in Tampa. I don't love it. This is a week I'm probably going to pick against the Patriots. Just because it's got to catch up to them. I mean, they've been hot, and going into Tampa with a team that's had 2 weeks to prepare for them. It's not ideal. It's one of the tougher teams on our schedule all year.
Yep.
Definitely. I mean, big thing for me is a turnover battle. I think last week is the first time we've won a game in a long time where we lost the turnover battle at home. And Tampa doesn't turn the ball over much. Baker has only 2 interceptions on the year. He's pretty careful with the football. We turned the ball over twice last week. Could have been 3 times when Drake another ball. The ball slipped out of his hands and he got on it quick. Luckily, I don't think we could pull it off if we turn the ball over. And I really think that's the big thing. Hopefully Drake can get over not having Kayshon Boutte and McDaniels can scheme things up to fill that hole that he's going to leave there. I think our defense can match up with them okay in terms of they're not world beaters in terms of scoring a ton. But like you guys are saying, they're a solid football team all around. They don't have a ton of holes. So, I mean, I'm still feeling confident about it. Just, I think the Patriots know what's in front of them. If they win this game, like you only have another loss or two really on your schedule besides a couple trap games. Like,
yeah,
if you win this game, 14, 15 wins is greatly in play.
Yeah.
Which is shocking. I shocked to even think that we could get over 12. But if Drake plays at his elite level and doesn't turn the ball over with those stupid plays, I don't think anyone can stop him because you can send the blitz at him. It doesn't do anything. He's reading coverage. He's picking about part zone. He's easily reading man on who to go to on the mismatch. I think a lot of it comes down to him. And, this defense is good. They do hold, they've held almost every team except 2 games this year under 20 points. So is that what I'm looking? No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
I just I'm looking at Tampa and I don't see how they can run on us. So it's very
They
clearly
won't. They
it's very
can't.
clearly they have to pass like all day.
Yeah.
Godwin's a big thing for me because I think Ibuka is good, but I mean Christian Gonzalez is better. I would like to see us more matchup specific in the pass game. Like just put Gonzalez on Ibuka and call it a day and make Godwin beat you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It does
then
feel like
That's if Godwin plays.
yeah, and who else
True.
is gonna be in there? Is it McMillan? Is he IR or Mike Evans is IR? Yeah, Jalen
Mike Evans is
McNeil
IR.
Yeah.
Man, who else
Sterling
do they have?
Shepard's getting a ton of time.
Shepard,
I
right?
was saying their defense doesn't let up a lot of points. They actually do let up a lot of points.
Yeah, a couple 30
I,
spots in
I was
there.
looking at the wrong stats there. The only team they really held under kind of low figures was the Saints last
The
week.
Saints.
Does
Yeah.
Tez,
Everybody
Which is
else,
Tez
19's
Johnson?
the low.
Does
Yeah.
Tez Johnson scare you?
No,
Not yet.
Kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I like
Sterling
Tez.
Shepard does not scare me. I don't know. Actually, the more I'm looking at their rosters, I like the Patriots in this game.
they're pretty
There you
gutted, man. They've been ravaged with injuries.
They have a ton. They have a
Yeah.
ton of it and a ton of IR too. Like good players, interior offensive linemen, Kalijah Cansey, IR. That's their other defensive tackle.
Yep.
And everyone's saying that the Patriots, this, that, and the other thing, we've had an easy schedule. But their really only impressive win on the Bucs side is the Seahawks, which was a shootout, 38-35. I feel like if it gets into a shootout, we can win that pretty handily. So,
How
their
nice
other
is it to have a team that's got like a third and fourth gear?
Yeah, right?
What they
Dude.
did against Cleveland was like
21
that's a
points
really
in the
good
third
defense.
quarter.
And all of a sudden they just had a flurry of fucking points, and it's like
It was over.
Yeah.
This is the team we haven't had and most franchises don't really get. Never mind once, or never mind multiple times. Once, where you can put the game away in like 2 drives in the second half.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
2 drives in the second half, boom, boom, score, you go up 14. It's kind of like, all right, it's over. That's kind of the Cleveland game, like you said, it started slow, but didn't really know where it was going, and it was close, and they were getting kind of to Drake, and then all of a sudden it's like game's over. Like halfway through the third quarter, done.
I think if we eliminate the explosive plays, we can win this game. I'm going to take the Patriots 24-21.
Ooh, that's very close to what I had. I just had one other tidbit to add, which is the Patriots situationally are outstanding. We're eighth in the league in third down percentage on offense and fourth defensively. We're also top 2 on fourth downs, but those are small sample sizes. In the red zone, we're pretty average. We're 18th in the red zone offensively. Now the Bucs are, let me pull this up. They are 25th in the league offensive third down conversion percentage, 16th defensively, and 26th in red zone conversions on offense.
Lots of third down conversions for us, hopefully.
So I'm thinking we're able to sustain drives. They are not. And we're able to convert in the red zone, and they are not.
There you go.
Which is what leads me to 24-23 Patriots victory.
Wow,
it's going to be a tough
one.
It's going to be super tough. Baker doesn't go away. There's no give up.
No.
In that team, especially at home, coming off the bye. But I do think we have enough to edge them.
I'm going to go Patriots 34-27. We're going to
even
win
higher
by a
scoring.
Touchdown. Yeah, I think it's going to be a high scoring game, man. I mean, they are missing pieces, but I feel like they're going to score. I just think in a shootout, their defense right now is just kind of gutted to the point where they give a lot of points up anyways, and I feel like Atlanta's defense and especially the Browns defense is more impressive overall than what we're playing
Yeah.
on Sunday. So, and we easily put up 30 on them. You know, it seems like they could have put up more.
34 sounds good to me.
I think the
All right.
Buccaneers are better coached than those.
The Bucs are a better team. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They have a better record. They have a better talent. I like Todd Bowles a lot better than both of those coaches.
Much better quarterback too.
Much better. You know, they're better all around. I wouldn't say but I'm just saying from a defensive perspective, I would be more afraid to see like Cleveland's defense than what we're seeing right now in Tampa. Especially if Vita Vea is not playing. He's probably their best player over there.
He is playing. He's
Well,
playing.
who's
He
going
is
to beat
playing.
you
Oh,
for the
okay.
Buccaneers? It's got to be Ibuka. Who else is really going to beat you? Baker Mayfield just throwing at who? Like
That's kind of the thing when you
Yeah,
look
right.
that Seahawks game where they scored 38 points, they were already decimated. I don't think Ibuka played in that game. Mike Evans was out. I mean, those were Sterling Shepard type players.
Just-
Tez Johnson.
Baker going yard.
Yeah.
Tez Johnson's a bit of a threat. Like
He's
he
a
balls.
7th round pick this year, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that's just because he's so small.
He's good.
If he was bigger, if he was 3 inches bigger, he probably would have been a 2nd round pick.
Wow,
You know, he's tiny.
that's tough.
We just kind of breezed over Todd Bowles being a good coach. Remember when he was with the Jets and he was one of the worst coaches in the league?
Well, that's got that Jets rub off.
I mean, it's just another blow to the Jets. Somebody that can't have success with us, but goes elsewhere and does.
Like that's the story of their franchise the past 5 years. It's like everybody else is having success except them.
Well, as you know,
It's unbelievable,
It probably
dude.
comes from the top down. It's ownership. It's got
Yeah,
to be
you
ownership.
At
start
that
to
point,
you look around, you go, who's the only common denominator here?
right.
It's the owner.
The terrible, terrible owner.
Yeah. All right. Thursday night, Raiders in Denver. This one seems like a no doubter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
Yeah,
Broncos.
it's-
Denver, not -9.5. That's tough.
I'd like to think that the Broncos will make it close because they love to not play football for 3 quarters. But
Right.
I think this Raiders team is so bad that it can't happen. Although Brock Bowers come back last week,
Dude.
lit the world on fire.
What the hell? Did he go 3 touchdowns, 100
He
something
did.
yards?
Completely uncoverable.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. He just got to stay on the field. He is a good player. But Broncos defense is
Pretty good.
So yeah.
Yep. Broncos across the board. Next one, Germany game. The Colts are in Germany playing the Falcons.
This is a tough one, man. This is
Right?
like the type of game the Falcons would win.
This is such a coin flip that I don't even know where to come down on it. The Colts looked like shit last week. The Falcons looked pretty good. This game is in Germany, so who knows who's going to show up. I'm going to go with the Colts in this one just because the Falcons are so up and down.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Falcons on this one just because everything doesn't make sense. It's in Germany. They're coming off a close win where they thought they could take down now they're going against another 7-2 team. They, like I mentioned, they beat Buffalo. It's just the upside down world for them, and this would be upside down if they win.
The Colts are kind of a man team. I like them to put Sauce Gardner on Drake London and make Bijan beat them.
I'm curious to see that
I don't wanna
matchup,
take the
Sauce.
Colts, but I'm going to go with the Falcons. Just 'cause
I'm
they
curious to
lost
see
last
that.
week. It's the kind of team that loses and then wins and then loses and wins, and it's like, what am I going to get from this team? I
Wow.
don't know.
I just got the Colts by myself. They're 6.5-point favorite.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That works
You got
out
good
great for
value
me.
there.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
Had to have it. Giants at the Bears.
It's a
I'm
tough
taking the
one.
Bears in this one.
I'll go with the
Bears are quietly 5-3 here. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
They are, but they're an unimpressive 5-3.
They're very
Every time-
unimpressive.
Even when I
5-3.
watch them win, I'm like, ooh, they were lucky to win that one.
Always. I think even though the Giants lost Scatabo and they're dealing with injuries, they play hard and they're gonna. I don't know.
Tyrone
Like
Tracy
you-
is a good replacement, though.
The
He
Bears
is.
are just tough, man. They're a tough one to root for.
Bears defense sucks, dude. Oh God, I'll take the Bears.
We got the Bears. Bills at the Dolphins. Pencil this one in.
Bills.
Yeah,
Nothing to say here. Ravens at the Vikings. This is 2 weeks ago.
Ravens
This would have been
have
a
to win
snooze
this.
fest.
Yeah. Now it's a
Right
good
now,
game.
the Vikings just beat the Lions in Detroit.
And
Ravens are coming off extra rest. They played on Thursday last week.
and they need to win. Like
This
they
game is
can't afford to lose any
They need
more
to get a
games.
little streak going here. I'm going
this
Ravens.
game's in Minnesota.
You gonna do it, Sean?
Oh yeah, I'm doing it.
Minnesota's tough, but Ravens gotta win.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Lamar, they can't lose. Like they literally can't afford to lose.
Oh, they can.
Not
They-
really, dude.
They could. They got the Bengals 2 more times. They have a
They
couple
go to
games that are
6
gimmies.
losses. They're not, but they're not gonna win out.
You look at their
You know?
schedule, they might.
Really?
Yeah,
They play the Bengals twice still.
you got to get to 10-7 to be in the mix.
Joe Flacco will beat them once.
10-7, 9-8 gets you in the playoff mix.
I guess. 10
They
and
could
7
lose.
does. I don't 9 and 8, not always.
All right, then they can lose 2 more games. Maybe this is one of them.
All right. All right.
Browns at the Jets. How many people are going to be in the stands?
Nobody.
Oh my
This
God.
is the big stinker of the week. I'll take the Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
I'm taking the Browns too.
For
The
the
Jets
trash
must
can
be
bowl.
immediately demoralized.
Oh,
Unless I mean there's a scenario where Quinn Williams and Sauce Gardner were not good presences in the locker room.
well, they're still their two
And
best
they're
players.
benching Quincy Williams.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, did he throw a fit because his brother got traded?
probably. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
heard today that they're going to bench him. So I don't know what he did, but
All right, it's a train wreck. Browns.
yeah, Browns. It's fucking
Saints at the Panthers. Panthers with the winning record. The Saints on who knows who's playing quarterback for the Saints now.
I'm gonna
And
go
they
with
traded Trevor Penning.
Panthers. Rico Dowdle, 735 yards on the season. Didn't even start the first couple weeks.
Crushing.
The kid is killing it.
Yeah, Panthers.
Just give him the ball.
Panthers.
Panthers. Jags and Texans. This is another coin flip game. Texans
Well,
are likely without CJ Stroud.
Yeah. They looked really bad last week. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I mean, Texans just aren't the team everyone expected.
I'm going to go with the Texans because their defense is still really fucking good. I think they're the number one
Alright.
defense in the league right now as far as points allowed.
Yeah. I don't think there's a right pick here.
Trevor Lawrence he's probably going to blow it.
Blow it somehow.
That's I'm going to take the Jags because they have their starting quarterback, but I could totally see a 4 interception game.
easily. He blows games like no tomorrow.
Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks flying high.
Give me the Hawks.
Same here. Rams at the Niners.
This is a good game.
Ooh, the McVay and Shanahan
This is
Bowl.
a fun game.
Purdy playing? I think Purdy's playing.
Oh, Purdy back. It's in San Fran. I can never remember. One of these coaches has a serious edge over the other one. I can never
McVay,
remember.
give me the Rams.
All right,
Yeah, the Rams are a force right now. I'll take the Rams.
we're gonna sweep it with the Rams. Lions and Commanders. Commanders got Mariota. I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions. Too bad
Lions.
because last year this game would have been prime time.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how much a quarterback just
Changes things.
It's just like you lost your quarterback and you got Mariota going there. And the Lions just kind of lost a game they probably should have won.
Yeah.
I'll go Lions.
Yeah. Sunday night, Steelers at the Chargers.
It's a tough one.
It's a real tough one to pick.
Mhm.
I mean, the Steelers defense, I feel like, is going to just destroy Herbert, especially with their tackles both being out now.
Don't forget that the Steelers have not been a good defense up until last week.
Yes,
Chargers
that's true.
traded for Trevor Penning.
Yeah.
Who's been playing guard, I believe, for the Saints. But he was a tackle in college.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chargers.
Jeez.
Do it, Sean.
All right, I'm taking the Steelers.
All right.
Boom. Here we go. Finally, a
Man,
good game.
I got Aaron Rodgers on the road after his bedtime. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Eagles and Packers on Monday night. Shit. Look at this
Good game.
game.
That's
This is a good one.
game.
I'm
ta-
going to go
I'm
with
ta-
the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles also.
They always kind of bitch around the Packers.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
gonna go
Mine,
Packers.
2.5.
I'm gonna go Packers in that one.
He's taking
just-
Packers at home.
I feel like they've had like a week 1 or 2 primetime matchup for the last 3 years in a row, and the Packers always disappoint. Is that just me, or does this sound familiar?
I just think the
The-
Eagles are bringing in a bunch of new faces. They make a lot of trades.
No, I know. I'm just going off of the Packers not being able to get up for the moment.
Well,
But they might be able to in this one.
I
Maybe.
think
If
they
this
were.
might be the wake-up call they needed.
I don't know if playing the Panthers is the moment. They probably took them for granted. I don't think they're going to take the Eagles for granted at
No.
home
On Monday night.
on Monday night.
Micah always destroys the Eagles there, so there's that.
Yeah, I just in Jordan Love maybe get right a little bit, you know. Yeah, Packers.
All right. There you go. I'll take the Eagles. Wow. Week 10. We're already past the halfway point of the
Crazy.
season.
Sucks, dude. It's
And for the
it goes too
amount
fast.
of bitching that we've done, this season has gone above and beyond our wildest dreams.
Way past. I mean,
am
what
so
were we?
happy.
We were hoping for maybe a playoff sniff. It's
I
like
think I had us at 8 and 9
I'm so
was I
happy,
think the
dude. Just
record.
keep this fucking
Right?
kid healthy.
Keep him
Give
healthy.
him
He's
some
the whole
more
priority.
protection, man. I
Right?
do not want to see this kid get fucking hurt, dude.
Give him max protect. Like, I don't care what you do. He will find the open guy, or he'll put it on a guy that's covered.
This
Like, that's
kid's
how good
got
he's playing.
he's got the world in front of him, dude. Like he can be the best quarterback in the league. You need to take care of this guy. Like this next offseason coming up. I don't know how this rest of the season's going to play out, but I would put every fucking pick on the offensive line and an edge rusher. Like
Yeah. And a tight end that can
And a
block.
safety. We need a
Because Hunter
safety.
Henry's in his 30s.
We've got some play. We've got some positions of need
Yeah.
for sure. But they're playing like a team. They're playing for each other. Everyone's rallying around Drake. Drake seems just like he's got that it factor that people want to play for. So that's huge, man. Yeah, we if we knew they had won 7 games in general, we would have been happy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
that was kind of the
For a full
line.
season.
That was kind of the line. Like
That's like, yeah, we had to
Eight
get
and a
more than
half.
7.
I think eight
Right.
and a half was the line. A lot of people had some people had 11. I'm just looking
I
forward
mean-
at the schedule a little bit too. Like
We're likely getting. I mean, it's a would be a huge disappointment if we don't go over 11 right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's 4 more games for out of what? How many games are left? Is it 8 games
8.
left?
Yeah, we'd have to go
So-
4 and 4.
Which seems, I mean, it should happen. We should.
You're
see
struggling
that.
to find 4 losses
Right.
on the
I'm
schedule.
looking at this rest of the schedule and I'm thinking
I mean,
at
5
least,
and
at
3
least
seems
4 more wins.
right. 5 and 3 seems like the worst we would do, and that's if the Ravens really
I
pick
mean,
things up.
Jets, Bengals, Giants, Jets, Dolphins. Those are 5 of our remaining 8 games.
11
3 of the big games are against teams in absolute train wreck mode.
Yeah.
It's like,
I expect 11-6 at the worst at this point, and that's fucking unbelievable to say. We're so blessed to have this kid and to just take care of him, man. Like,
he's that good.
he's
Is that good? And we get to look forward to watching him in Tampa take on the fighter, Baker Mayfield, in this one. All right. Thank you all for listening. That'll wrap us up for this week. We will be back next week. That is all.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
Adios.